Previously, we talked about how the swords from Attack on Titan are actually pretty practical. The only thing is these striations in the blade that are designed to be like box cutters wouldn't really work, and the show doesn't actually show them breaking that often, so it's more about kind of rule of cool than it is an actual design. But many people in the comments said these actually were functional and they were supposed to break off, but that doesn't really make any sense. This is designed to be kind of like a box cutter, and if you ever used a box cutter, the way it works is you have one blade protruding, and when it gets dull, you snap it off and move to the next blade. But all these blades are always present, so it's wearing at the same rate. This wouldn't actually add to anything because you just replace the whole blade when it's dull.
A lot of people said that the lore reason these snapped off was so as you're passing through a nape, if it gets caught, instead of stopping your momentum and getting eaten, it'll snap and you can keep going. But that doesn't really make sense because you could just release the whole blade and keep going anyway. In the spin-off novel, they talk about how these are made from iron bamboo, which makes them extremely flexible and strong, so it doesn't make sense they would snap off there anyway. It also almost never happens. I combed through so much of the anime and I only found an example like 2 times, and it wasn't even a big plot point.
So while the design of the blade and its quick release mechanism are actually pretty realistic and practical, the idea that the striations are there as quick release points doesn't make sense. It would ruin the integrity of the blade. So let's just chalk this up to rule of cool and say the sword is good.